My name.
Can you introduce yourself?
My name is Kim Ji-hun, and I go to Seo-Jamwon Elementary School.
Cool.
The beginning of sustainable development is to foster the participants of stable growth. However, 1 in 10 people across the globe are living off less than $1.90 a day. We still have a long way to go. In order to be the initiator of sustainable growth, I will identify the various forms of poverty and provide the solution that takes us to our end goal. Surprisingly, even though there exist various categories of poverty, all of them are interconnected. About 75% of the population living in extreme poverty come from rural areas. Not only is food and employment limited in these regions, it is also more prone to situational poverty. Wars or natural disasters impact rural areas the most, destroying health, food, or economic security. Then, the cycle of generational poverty repeats, devastating the vulnerable families in the world. From the connections we see, we can conclude that poverty is multidimensional. Suggesting an effective solution requires identifying the most people in need. Among the global poor, 50% are under the age of 18 and 70% are women. Girls are twice as likely to marry during their childhood, which strips away the opportunity of receiving education and a stable income. In rural areas, women farmers are denied the ownership of land, technology, and financial credit. As for children, 168 million are trapped in child labor. The discrimination against young adults, ethnic, gender, and religious minorities worsen extreme poverty. In order to end all forms of poverty, discriminatory traditions must be eliminated. Regardless of the context of poverty, international support must be fairly distributed. However, in reality, only 45% of the world population are being protected by at least one benefit program. It is needless to say that individuals that are excluded from these benefits are women, children, or ethnic minorities. The direct solution could be providing microfinances specifically to women. When women receive small loans and financial services, they could enhance their financial, credit, and economic power. This gives them the capacity to educate themselves and provide basic learning for their children. My contribution to ending poverty will be to actively promote microcredit and humanitarian aid organizations. If they raise awareness and advertise names of institutions, they could have more public and economic support from the world. With all of our efforts combined together, we could be one step closer to fostering the initiators of sustainable growth. Thank you.
Great. And when you first saw this question,
Yes.
what did you think about it?
Before I saw this question, I learned about poverty in my elementary school, so I already knew that many people were suffering because they didn't get education and because they didn't have a home to live in. So when I first saw this question, I thought that I could explain how these individuals are suffering and how I can make others become aware of this global problem that is occurring in our status quo. Thank you. Yes.
Did you write the speech yourself?
Yes. But I still got help from my academy, and I still learned a lot and did some research together with my teacher. Thank you.